Hello, hi. Hi.
Thank you so much.
Kathy. Wow. Oh, so good to be here. Hello, Andrea.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Thank you. We've been so excited waiting to come here and to see everything that you have, and definitely part of our Shops of the Town episodes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
There's a lot to see.
It certainly is. Shall we get started?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
so I wanted people to see, like, it has a Bluetooth speaker. It's got it's on a dimmer switch, and
Bluetooth
it's just
speaker and on a
dimmer switch,
Is
and
that
then it
amazing?
does turn a little bit, so you can turn things like this way. But he just did such a magnificent job. And this was a vintage boat prop propeller. It has, he did this table with the flywheels.
Ingenious
Yes.
artist. Yes, absolutely beautiful.
I love how he blends the antiques and makes it modern.
It was this was an airplane crankshaft that my mom bought, which was one of the weird things that she would bring home, and we would say, "What are you going to do with that?" And she saved it for I think 10 years.
And I want to point out this lovely chair because you don't get to see this too often. So it's fabulous that you have two of these here, the size of it. Do you want to share the purpose of this chair?
So I've read a couple things about that. One, I heard it was called a hearth chair and people used it in front of a fire. I've heard it called a hall chair. It has a real straight, narrow back, so it wouldn't have been a very comfortable chair. So I'm going to say if it was by the fire, it was to put your shoes on and then leave. You aren't going to be sitting there. Yes, I love the back on it.
Yeah.
Just the way that it's
The
narrow.
craft, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yes. Okay. Oh, here you go.
What a fabulous room, Andrea.
Oh,
Look at this.
yes. So it was
An
actually
Underwood.
a teaching typewriter. So they used to put little caps over the keys, and people would have to learn how to type. So it's nice from Paris. My parents actually.
You
did
know,
that.
the interior design in me knows that.
Oh,
They're
they do,
so
yeah.
well. They're exquisitely made, and you're not going to ever see anything like this
No.
anywhere. So I noticed that you have some beautiful paintings here. Is this
We did some mid-century in this room, and then we have a lot of religious icons. It started with one lady who gave us really nice old, kind of primitive church statues. You wouldn't I don't know where she got them. I want to say they're maybe from Spain or Mexico or something.
okay? This is another one that we're gonna just talk.
So this room, we tried to do a blue jean look, so we keep calling it our Ralph Lauren room, even though it's not Ralph Lauren. But everything that we have isn't vintage or old. We have a whole collection of Ralph or Holhan and Coach purses. If I like it and if I think I can fit it into a little vignette, then I'll take it in.
Remember the poem, The Children's Story? Do you know that poem?
No.
Oh,
Is that a good one?
yeah.
I've never heard of that.
This is an actual home in Belleair Bluffs.
Yes, so it was zoned residential commercial when my parents bought it. And at first they rented it out as a house. And this right here, the first room that you walked into was a carport. And they decided 10 years ago to enclose it. So, yeah.
How long has your mother and how long ago did your mother and the girlfriends get together? And
Oh, that was 94. So they actually started Provence Art and Antiques in 1994. And then before that it was I think they purchased the property in 88, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure about that, but right around there. We had just through the years they kept meeting these really creative people.
I'm
So it's
just
not
in a playground right now. It's Candyland for me because there's just so many interesting pieces that fun, lots of fun.
Thank you. Yes, this just came in a little while ago. I actually have a pair for it, but we didn't have space. And we even have antique dealers that have retired, and they bring us their things. So at any given moment, we get something, and it's fun for me too. I open up a box and it's like Christmas. I'm oh wow, what is this stuff?
Yeah,
And then they have
see
to
that.
explain some things to me because I don't know what that was. This lady brought this chair in, and she told me it was a music chair. And so I don't know if that, is necessarily because of the shape of it. It looks kind of like a violinish, or if it was actually used for somebody who was playing music.
Look at this beautiful piece here. This is 1950s.
Isn't that cute?
50s, 1950s?
Yeah, I'd say so.
This is so fun and cute. It looks like something that I grew up with as a child.
Things too.
Absolutely.
So yes. Oh.
I am. Absolutely. I'm in love with this one. Shall we go outside?
Sure.
Andrea, this place is so much fun and it's such a healthy environment to be here. I could see all the gardening that you have.
So I've seen a couple of hummingbirds. We get like a lot of birds, like strange birds that'll come through like at different times during the day. It's kind of like a potting shed / I've got like some things for sale in there, but I kind of just hang out like in that little area. It's nice and cool. And it's really nice. It's like I like it when people come in, and every once in a while we'll do like an art night. We have people come in at night and we actually do like whatever they want to do artistically. Like they can paint, or we had one time somebody came in with his guitar and he was playing guitar. So we try to make it like a little more interactive. Well, we do this one called the Painted Garden. And so the Painted Garden I've done it maybe for 2 years now, 3 years. And it is anything that has to do with garden or art. So we have a couple of make and take projects that people can just come back here and make something and then take it home.
I understand that you painted this floor, your mom.
I did.
This is fabulous. It's like real stone.
Thank you. Yeah, it was one of our projects that we did when we had to close for the whole COVID-19. All the things that I couldn't do because it required like taking everything out, then you had to like scrub the floor and then draw out the design. It was just easier. Yeah, it was like, it took about probably 2.5 weeks to do all. Yeah.
This is a gardener's heaven here. You know? You're creating your pathways that meander in and out with the sculpturing and the fountains and painting, and it just becomes a sanctuary for anybody to want. I just want to play here.
Oh, okay. Fun. Well, good.
Let's play. Let's
come by.
Paint and plant.
Well, Sophie, you're famous. All right.
It's spectacular. So, ladies, shall we go to the last spot that you have, the hidden room?
The side door. Okay.
The side door. Let's go.
And we do rent this out. Like if somebody comes with like a good idea that we think kind of blends with our shop, we would rent it. But we have a lot of stuff in here right now. So.
Oh yeah.
Do small things with great love.
I love that expression.
Mother Teresa.
Yes.
Yeah, because everything doesn't have to be big. Things that I think accumulate over time are more important than the big things that you do.
That's what this place is, an accumulation of creation and love.
I have to show you this because this I think is really cool. So there is this lady that moved. She went up to, I think, Pennsylvania, but she lived in Belleair, and to cart that mirror up there would have cost like $2,000. It was like really expensive. But it was only like a little bit to bring it over here. So this is an example of something we probably would not be able to go out and buy, but somebody didn't give it to us. She's consigning it with us, but it's this really fantastic mirror. And I had this thing on my website called Products in Print. And on this, I think it was, found a magazine article where, I think in Italy, they transformed like a hotel. They used like these big mirrors. They took out the mirror. They put in like a velvet headboard, and it was a bed. And then she said when she purchased it, it was a bookshelf. And then, so it, like all these things have like these different lives, and I like to see what people do with objects, like instead of just what the usual thing is. But
when you come to Provence, you can come to shop, but also you get to know Andrea, Kathy, you get to know about the history of the home and all the furnishings, and it's an experience.
So, thank you, Kathy and Andrea, for sharing and welcoming us into your home away from home, Provence. It's so endearing to me to be here with your energy, what you're showing us, your wisdom and knowledge. It's exciting.
We really appreciate you guys coming by today. And like I said, I would love to have you guys come out for coffee. So you guys come over whenever you like. I'm here early in the morning sometimes, and you
How
can.
early?
Oh, 9.
Okay,
Usually
all right.
get here at 9. So yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Awesome. So we will,
I
and
just wanted
April,
to say thank you for welcoming us. I feel like there might be still a lot of people in our community and beyond that aren't aware of the magic, the creative energy, and the love that's in this whole property. So thank you.
Thank you, April.
Yeah.
Yes.
thank you again for joining us with the Shops of the Town with this fabulous episode. We're at Provence and in Belleair Bluffs, and we are thrilled to have this here in our community. It's not just a shop, it's a gem. I invite everyone to come and say hello to Kathy and Andrea.